Start, ma'am.
Shri Gurubhyo Namaha, students. Today we are going to see volumetric analysis number 2. When the school was reopened, we saw volumetric analysis number 1, which was NaOH versus HCl. Today we are going to see volumetric analysis number 2, that is nothing but Na2CO3, sodium carbonate versus HCl, using a suitable indicator. Last time we took phenolphthalein as an indicator. Am I right? This time we are going to take methyl orange as the indicator. And our pipette solution is going to be sodium carbonate, that is Na2CO3. And our burette solution is going to be hydrochloric acid, right? Here the concentration of sodium carbonate is known to us. Anything which we are going to take in pipette is known to us. Anything which we are going to take in the burette is unknown to us. So from the known solution, we are going to calculate the concentration of the unknown solution. These are all apparatus required for the volumetric analysis. As you all know, once again I repeat for your benefit, burette stand, conical flask, funnel, burette, pipette, HCl which is your burette solution, Na2CO3 which is your pipette solution, and methyl orange which is going to be used as an indicator for this titration. This titration is also known as acid-base titration. What do we call? We call it as acid-base titration because we are taking acid in the burette and Na2CO3 in the pipette. Right? So now I am just taking the pipette and I am taking sodium carbonate solution and I am pipetting. Hope you know how to pipette. You have to just check the marking. Once the marking is fixed using your thumb or your index finger, you are just transferring the Na2CO3 solution into the conical flask. What is the amount of the pipette solution that you have taken? 20 ml. 20 ml is fixed. Right? So we are using 20 ml pipette and I have taken Na2CO3 solution 20 ml in the conical flask. Right? My next step would be to fill the burette solution. What is my burette solution? Burette solution is HCl, that is hydrochloric acid. Either you can use a funnel or without using the funnel, you can fill the burette with hydrochloric acid. I am just filling it with hydrochloric acid. It is nothing but dilute hydrochloric acid. We don't know what is the concentration of this hydrochloric acid. So doing the titration, we are going to identify the concentration and strength. Always fill above 0 and release the burette for filling the nostril. Hope you know to observe the meniscus. The meniscus is going to be the lower meniscus because it is a colorless solution. Now my burette solution is ready. Once my burette solution is ready, I am just going to fix this in the burette stand. Okay, so my burette solution is ready and my pipette solution is also ready. Now it's time for me to add the indicator. The indicator what we are going to use today will be methyl orange. The color of this indicator is orange. That's why it is called as methyl orange. Let me add this into the conical flask where I have taken sodium carbonate. Can you see the color? The orange color which was there in the methyl orange solution has been turned into yellow, right? So this yellow color solution has to be titrated against the hydrochloric acid. So I am taking here, I am going to do my titration. Let us keep all the unwanted apparatus aside, and now my concentration is only to check the color change of this solution which is present in the conical flask. The color of this solution will change. Let us see what is the color. We don't know. It may change into red or it may change into orange or green. Let us see what is the color change. So I am just going to add hydrochloric acid drop by drop into the conical flask by constant stirring. I am just adding the HCl, which is nothing but hydrochloric acid, drop by drop into the conical flask, and I have to swirl the flask for uniform mixing. So now what is the reaction happening? Hydrochloric acid is going to react with sodium carbonate. So what are the products that you expect to get here? NaCl plus H2O plus CO2. Let us see what is the color change here. What was the color taken in the conical flask before titration? It was yellow. Now let us see what is the color change. I am adding. Eyes should not view the burette. Our eyes should be looking into the conical flask for the color change. Let us see what is the color change happening here. It may be blue, it may be red, it may be green or any color. Let us see what is the color change. Everybody are waiting to see the color change. Let us see what is the color change. You can slightly see there the yellow color is fading. Let us see what's the color change. We are not checking the burette reading now. Our observation and our concentration should be only with respect to the conical flask. What is the color change? What may be the color change? Let us see. Let us wait and watch the reaction color change. Meanwhile, you have to remember what is taken in the burette, what is taken in the pipette. And what is the indicator that we have taken. One minute, let me refill the burette because the burette has reached 46.5. Let me refill the burette and then continue with my titration because I have only 50 ml as my burette solution. So I have added 47. I am refilling the burette. I have added 47. So let me add few more drops to see what is the color change. The calibration of the burette is 50 ml. So let's see what's the color change. Can you see the color change? This is the color change. Maybe if you can add a few more drops, it could be better. So you are getting yellow to red color, pale red color. So once you get the pale red color, you can stop doing your titration and check your burette value. What was the earlier burette value I told? 47. So 47, here it is 2 ml. So 47 plus 2 will be 49 ml. So what is the amount of HCl required here to neutralize sodium carbonate solution? 49 ml. So 49 ml of dilute hydrochloric acid has been consumed to neutralize 20 ml of sodium carbonate. Now we know the burette solution. Knowing the value or the tighter value of burette solution, we can calculate the molarity of HCl and strength of HCl using the formula V1M1N1 is equal to V2M2N2. You have got only one reading as 49 ml. How can we say it is correct? Again we have to refill the burette, discard the conical flask solution, again pipette 20 ml of sodium carbonate add few drops of methyl orange, fill the bullet and do the titration. At least out of 3 or 4 titrations, you should get 2 values the same. Once you get 2 values same, you can stop doing the titration and you can start entering the titer value and proceed with the calculations. We can learn the calculations in the theory class. As of now, this is your volumetric analysis number 2, which is nothing but Na2CO3 solution versus HCl. This is an example of an acid-base titration. Hope you have understood this experiment. This is there for practicals. So please open the video and view quite a couple of times to understand the reaction between Na2CO3 and HCl. Thank you so much. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha.